Ewing.
Good morning, I'm Josh Ewing, Executive Director for Friends of Cedar Mesa. I'm here to talk about the oil and gas resolution that's before you today. You know, our county is a really special place. One of the reasons is it's the most archaeologically rich county in the entire United States. And as you know, the archaeology isn't just about American history. It's also sacred sites to indigenous peoples whose ancestors left their footprints in our backyards. Yeah, I've got here a letter from the Hopi tribe and also a resolution from the All Pueblo Council of Governors challenging the recent fire sale of leasing in San Juan County by the BLM. They've attempted to lease off all of the culturally rich lands of this county that aren't in Bears Ears National Monument. And despite reasonable requests from the tribes and Friends of Cedar Mesa, the BLM has refused to remove even a single sacred site, even a single acre from these lease sales. As such, the message that this proposed resolution sends in its current form is that oil and gas money is more important than Native American culture and heritage. In your last meeting, the BLM told you, just trust the federal government. They'll protect these sacred sites. But any archaeologist who has worked in this area can show you many examples where development has negatively impacted sacred sites. I've seen it myself. The BLM's own research shows that new roads for oil and gas development increase looting and grave robbing at Native American sites. Even if you believe that the government will require drillers to avoid those sites, are they really protected if a pump jack or an oil tank or a pipeline is just a couple of feet away? If someone drilled an oil well 100 yards away from San Juan Hill or Window Rock or the Washington Memorial, do you think people would consider that those sites had been protected? I don't think so. And what about Bluff and White Mesa? The BLM wants to approve drilling in Bluff's watershed, right through the aquifer that provides our drinking water. Other leases are just on the boundary of White Mesa. There's a better way than unplanned, unrestricted leasing. Instead of passing this resolution, please ask the BLM to stop leasing in eastern and southern San Juan County until there can be a real planning process to consider the cultural landscape and community impacts. That's what the BLM was doing before the Trump administration killed smart planning. It's called a master leasing plan. It would identify areas that are too culturally sensitive to drill, but also give oil companies certainty of expedited development. That's a win-win. It facilitates responsible oil and gas, it prevents litigation, and it protects sacred sites. So please vote no on this resolution and ask the BLM to resume smart planning for responsible energy development. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Josh.